Alrighty, let's get started. So first I'm going to start off by using this liquid latex I got from the Halloween store, and I'm going to apply a layer of toilet paper over that, and I'm just smoothing it out with my fingernail. It's kind of hard with these nails, well actually my fingertip. But then I'm pulling off like the excess paper that doesn't stick to the liquid latex, and then I'm going in with another layer of liquid latex, another layer of tissue paper. So it just kind of is a layering effect. I think I did like at least 3 layers of toilet paper. And then I'm going in on my face with another spot, I guess you could say, bite mark, wound, whatever. And then I'm going in with a third one on my face. I decided I didn't like the placement or shape of that one, so I wiped it off with a wipe. And it actually took off the liquid latex really, really well. So it was great. Right before it dries, it can come off pretty easily. And then I'm just doing the layering effect as well. It was kind of hard for me to figure out like the size of toilet paper, but you can just pinch off the excess. Then it's time for foundation after that dries. So I take this Maybelline Fit Me and mix it with a little bit of white makeup that I got at the store. Goal was to go shades lighter because I wanted to look like a creepy zombie coming from the dead or whatever they do. And then I'm just puncturing this latex with a set of tweezers, and you can feel if it's your skin or not. Like it's a pretty thick layer, so you just puncture it. Be careful, ensure not to actually cut yourself. Be careful definitely with this step. I'm using a set of little scissors that I use for my brows, and I'm just cutting that wound open in the middle so that I can stretch it out and yeah, continue on with the process by using shadows and blood and whatnot. The liquid latex kind of seemed to open up at the bottom, so I applied a little bit more and let it dry while I was cutting these other wounds open. So I just kind of did the same process. It's really not that hard. I just kind of tore the wound open a little bit so I could kind of see my skin, so I didn't cut it, and then I did it to the last one as well. And you just kind of, you know, open them up a little bit so that you can go in with the shadow like we are right here. I'm just taking this black shadow from the Lorac Palette. You can use any black shadow that you really want, and I just applied it to the inside of the wound, and then I applied it to the outer edges of it. It kind of hides the wound, like the latex on the very outside, and it just kind of gives it that rotting effect. You want it to look like rotted and old and disgusting, basically. So it kind of gives it that shading effect. And then I'm going to go in with another shade. This is Bitten by Makeup Geek. This was probably my favorite shade that I used the whole tutorial, just because it gave me that nice sort of rotting red look. Like it was kind of like this old blood look. And then I go in with this Thick Blood by Nye. This was one of my favorite products used. If it was like a little bit darker, that'd probably be ideal for this zombie tutorial, but I made it work. And I just used a Q-tip and I stuffed it inside of the gaping wound. Ugh. And then I just shaded some of my face with some eyeshadow. And then I go in on my eyes with this shade by MAC. It's called Quarry, I believe. Quarry. And I just apply it to my eyelid, and I really get it in those inner corners in the top because I want my eyes to look sunken in and just gross. And I apply it to the bottoms of my eyes as well, and kind of I want those dark circles to be enhanced, which how am I ever going to say that ever? I mean, it's probably the only time that I'm ever going to say that. And I'm just deepening and darkening it up with Bitten by by Makeup Geek, and just darkening it up. I want those dark circles on fleek. Just applied those same eyeshadows to my lips. And I start to use this gelatin. I just thought this part was kind of cool, so I left it in there. How weird. I honestly probably could have done without the gelatin because, I don't know, it didn't really do a whole lot for me. I kind of smoothed it out with my fingers because I thought it looked super fake when I just dropped it on my face like that. But I thought it looked kind of cool to just have some like uneven skin, flesh, whatever you want to call it, on my face and make it kind of look scarred a little bit. Then I just decided to deepen up that crease a little bit more with Makeup Geek Bitten. I just loved this shade for this tutorial. I highly recommend using it. And then I'm going in with this Stage Blood. I'm so glad that it had like a little nail polish sort of applicator on it. because it made it easier to apply. And I just decided, why not just have a bloody nose, you know? Like, ugh, how cute is that face? I'm like, kind of looks pretty real, don't you think? I'm just applying it inside the wounds, and I'm applying a lot so it just kind of naturally drips out. I know it doesn't look super natural because I'm like making it do it, but I'm just kind of hoping it falls in a natural way. There we go. There we go. Teamwork. And since the blood was kind of dripping onto my lip, I blended it out a little bit. And I'm just still kind of placing that blood strategically, and then I'm going in with this shade to contour. I figured that was a pretty decent contour shade, and I just contour my face out a little bit. I want to create some bruising effects as well along the sides of my face. And yeah, feel free to add more and more and more. I just was running out of time, or else I would have added more. I hope that you guys enjoyed this zombie makeup tutorial. I know it was different for me. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me. And follow me on Snapchat and Instagram. Let me know what you guys are going to be for Halloween, and if you create this look, then don't forget to tag me and let me know.